on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Pressure coming. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's French. Dances away. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. Makes the grab. It's Snow. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. Rides the back on the option. The give. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
College football becomes more and more every year. More nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
To throw, it's French. That's caught. It's Hobbs. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. A little release to the back. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through. It's still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the...
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's French. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving them a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's taking the shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's French. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got rid of it quickly. Complete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and...
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it on the right. Touchdown Seminoles! And the stomping has commenced. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Reed. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Moves around to clear up the vision. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throwing right. Got a man. It's Bradford. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use 1st timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Bringing the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack and get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout. They'll have a quick meeting on the sideline.
Timeout, Florida State.
The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Floating away. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bradford. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, they're after him. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defender. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's not. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Looking to throw, it's Rasmussen. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But
looking for the end zone. Looking to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get...
And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Just got 1 on that last run, now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Rides to the back and leaves it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Rhodes. And